Alright, he is back at it again. We've got another fun deck submitted by Tsushiro, and this is going to be his 4-color, as usual, Elementals deck that he calls Go-Go Power Rangers, and I should probably change that in the name. This is a really interesting one, and I think this one's going to be good. We've got some really, really fun and unique combos in it. Ultimately, it is a combination of 2 decks. We've got a Risen Reef Elemental deck and a Cavalcade 1/1 based deck. So what I mean, Risen Reef, Cloudkin, Scampering Scorcher, Chandra Acolyte of Flame, Thunderkin Awakener. All of these create elementals that can gain value off of Risen Reef. Cavalcade, 1/1, 1/2, 1/2, 1/1, 1/1, 1/1s. So this deck is full of 1/1s and 1/1 elementals to deal extra damage and also to gain value off of Risen Reef. Thunderkin is the card that I've not played before, but it does seem interesting, and so I'm excited to see how it goes. Some thoughts. 4 colors is going to be tough, so we'll see if we get all of the lands that we need on time. That's always a risk when you play 4-color decks. And also, we've got all this crap up here. That's a lot of 6-drops, and none of them really seem to fit with anything down here. I guess this kind of does, but I mean, like, Command the Dreadhorde paying, I mean, we got like 4 mana and 3 mana stuff, so I don't know if these are going to be cards that we want to have. They're probably going to get stuck in our hands, but I guess we'll see. So I am excited because this part of the deck just seems really cool. Basically the teamer part. And the black part doesn't seem to fit, but I haven't tested it out, so we'll take it for a spin. And hopefully we can get like maybe a 3-1 or a 4-0 or something like that. So I am excited for it. We'll dive into some games. Alright, game 1. We are on the play. Here we see our problem with the 4-color mana base. I can't keep this. Don't have red. This is probably fine, right? Go turn 2. Oh. Command the Dreadhorde's probably just way too expensive. We'll get our black land to play tapped. We can drop Stitcher's Supplier. Cavalcade turn 2, and we'll see where it goes from there. Would be nice to have some temples. That's actually kind of cool, because if we draw a Risen Reef, then... Actually, I'm just going to play this here. If we draw a Risen Reef, then we can play that turn 3, and hopefully Scorcher turn 4, which would be cool. Nice. We are playing against... Huh. Okay, well, I'm going to drop this. Oh, it has haste. Oh, that's kind of cool. I didn't realize that. That's legit. Wow, okay. I definitely need 4 of these. This seems like a really cool card. Elvish Rejuvenator. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to Stitcher Supplier. Or we could just Scampering Scorcher here. I think I might just want to do that. And we'll Stitcher Supplier next turn and hopefully get something into the graveyard. This is a lot of damage coming through. Yep. And if our opponent blocks the Scorcher, then we can get it back next turn. Yes, that was a mistake, I think. Another Rejuvenator. Okay, we're going to Stitcher Supplier first. Cool. I guess we're going to attack. Oh, that was a mistake. No, it wasn't. So technically, these elementals don't attack, so it doesn't actually trigger Cavalcade. That is a lot of damage. So he's dead next turn unless he can wipe the board. That zombie doesn't do much. Wow, this is impressive. Of course, he had the Star of Extinction. Nice. Anything that we draw after this point should be game. That was a really good draw there. That is the problem with uninteractive aggro decks, though. And again, notice we've got these high-end cards just kind of stuck in our hands. Yep, alright. That was a really quick turnaround. Alright, good game. Almost got there. The deck felt good, though, but we will try again. Alright, game 3. We have no red mana, but I think that is okay because we've got 2 potential draws. So let's keep. And we are on the draw. So this should be great. So it looks like instead of getting a super aggressive hand, this deck wants to be more of a setup for a big kill. Which actually, now that I think about it, when I've lost to decks like this, that is how I have lost. So this Cemetery is going to allow everything else to come into play untapped. So I think I'm going to go Risen Reef. They may have Thought Erasure, and they're probably going to have a lot of removal. But our... Oh, come on. Every game we get these big high drops and just need them to not be in the deck. Like, I don't want Command the Dreadhorde in my deck. Okay, 100% they've got removal, so we're just going to drop... actually, you know what? Yeah, let's just bait out removal with this. Ideally, I would like to... Okay, so we have more red creatures, more red cards, no red mana. More red cards and no red mana. We're going to attack here. So even if they kill it, it's a 2-for-1, so we are up a card. Nice. Okay, so we may be up against some sort of brew here. Drop our Reef. Come on, red land. Sure. Well, our Command the Dreadhorde might actually work this game. Okay, I think that's good. Except I can't play any more. No red mana. Do I want to command for 1 elemental? Probably not, right? Just gonna sit back and maybe allow my elemental to die, and then next turn I can command for them both. But if I can get a card out of them, if they can kill the Risen Reef, that would be great. Oh, we're probably dead. This is the problem with 4-color decks, is... Yep, sometimes you just don't draw... I don't know how many red sources there are in the deck. Do I want to attack... I'm going to use Reef to block. Yep. That's actually kind of cool. Okay, good. So we can command next turn. Hopefully get some red lands. Yep. Okay, more red cards. So we're just going to command for... What do they have in there? Graveyard? Nothing. We're just going to command for this, and let's see how this works. Okay. So So we're going to look at a bunch of... Okay, got a red card off the top. Okay, well, I mean, what can I say? That's just... Watch him put a bunch of red lands into the graveyard. There's red land. So that was 2 more down. So, I think we're just going to... Again, 4 colors. Lower the volume a bit. Good game. Alright, yeah, we're dead. We've got a handful of red mana. I do need to check how many red sources there are in the deck. How do we come back from this? Can we come back from this? Not sure. Drawing a bunch of red mana a long time ago. That's cool. I'm glad to see somebody using Saheeli like this. I haven't seen Saheeli used to make a lot of tokens. That's really cool. I like this. Is a really interesting deck here. It's probably not good. I mean, they haven't really interacted with me at all. But what can you do? Alright, yeah, we're done. Good game. Alright, I'm going to check to see how many red sources we have in the deck, and then we'll go on to game 4. Alright. I checked out the deck, and there was only 7 lands that produced red, which is kind of a big deal. So I changed that around. Hopefully we will be good from here on out. Besides the fact that we have all those 6 drops at the top that are terrible. Okay. Well, poop. We do have all our colors now, so that's a big deal. This might actually be a hand that can get us there. Next turn I'm going to play Risen Reef, and then Scorcher after that, probably. That's a problem. Again, this deck plays basically no interaction, so I just have no way of dealing with a 1-2. They can get bigger. Oh my gosh. Okay, well that's dealable with. Unfortunately, they're going to be able to kill the Reef, but that is actually okay because I'll get it back with Thunderous Awakener next turn. Okay, seems good. So they might sacrifice one of these 2. Okay, well, they'll...
Thirst for life.
Yeah, we're probably dead here. We'll see. Again, every game, these cards are so bad. I mean, what do I want to do here? Do I want to just play another Reef and get all the value while I can? Probably. Next turn, once I play Scorcher, I'll get a ton of value, so... I'm just going to put this into play untapped. No, tapped. And I'm just going to sit here. So we have the ability to do a lot of damage out of nowhere. The problem is we might just die to these. They have 6, 9. They're going to have 5.
Flows through you.
They will have the... I mean, we can't. Oh. So is there a way that we can win here? No, right? But it'll look cool at the end. bunch of Risen triggers. Yep. Just to play tapped. I think this just shows us the weakness of Risen Reef, in that it's just ultimately a 3/3 for 1. So and I guess we just all out attack. Let's just kill Soren, cause for kicks and giggles. Because we're dead.
You cannot hurt my... You have only won a battle.
Alright. Out of here. I think I'm going to try one more, because we are 0-4 right now. Try to get one more win. Alright, so what is going on with this deck? It's actually a lot of fun. I've got the author of it watching currently, and I want to see if I play like a couple more games, what can we do to make it win? I think what I want to do is get rid of this stuff. And this. Oh, I think we want to go up to 4 Chandos, right? I only have 3. That's unfortunate. Cavalcade, Priest. I don't know if Priest really fits in here, but I don't want to change it too much. Oh, that doesn't fit. Shock. Probably just put some interaction in there. Lightning. Okay, let's try this and see how this works. We have less of this dead stuff up top. We have some interaction and some burn. I still don't think Priest fits, but maybe it'll work. Let's try it. Let's go into a game. See how this works. Communicating with Tsushiro right now. Of course, we start out with a hand with no red mana. This is fine. We'll get rid of Drowned Catacomb. Right? Yeah. Keep. We're on the draw, so we'll get our card advantage back. Of course, we draw the Drowned Catacomb off the top. We're playing against a blue-black deck. All the decks at the bottom have black in them, which is just, it's very interesting. It's like the most, black and white are probably the most popular colors at the bottom of the metagame. Nice. Okay. I think I just need to kill that, right? Unfortunately. Maybe not. How much do I want to bet that they don't have removal? Well, we're going to hope. Go for the high value play. Land. Yes. That means if they do kill it, we can play Cloudfin and attack with Thunderkin. Okay. Oh, it's exiled. Okay, well, forget that play. That's unfortunate. What we can do is play Cloudkin and then kill Tomebound Lich, so that's a thing. Drop Cloudkin first. That's kind of cool. And then I'm just going to kill this right now. Alright. Red removal spells coming into play already. And they got nothing. They are stuck on land. So I'm going to use this as an opportunity. Drop Moldavine Reclamation. They may have a counterspell. Looks like they do. That's fair. But they're currently doing nothing, so... That's still a 2-for-1. And I can get it back with Thunderkin Awakener, which is a card that I'm actually really impressed with. And it gets exiled, right? Oh, sacrificed. Wow, that card is good. So we're just going to be drawing cards for a while. Yeah, this combo seems great. Sure.
I see great potential in you. To focus on what matters.
So I gotta basically pay 4 to kill that. That's fine. It's gonna be dead. Huh. I think we're just gonna kill it and then get our Cloudkin in there. Yep. We'll attack them. Seems really good.
I'm prepared for this.
This card seems really solid. What? I didn't do enough damage? Oh, I'm such a chump. Whatever. They just took off their entire turn to do that. So we're going to start drawing cards now, which is awesome. Okay. There's a land. What does that mean? That means that we can Moldervine and still hold up Lightning Strike. And Priest is still not really getting a lot of use. We're definitely attacking our opponent. We're going to start gaining life and drawing cards off of this. So this actually is going to work out really well now. Okay, we got all 3 Thunderkins. All 4. Okay, so what's happening here? I guess we just attack again, right? Do I hold back Priest? I don't think I do. Actually, I probably do, right? Because I've got so many of these Thunderkins, I can probably just sack them. Deal extra damage. Okay, that's a thing. And I'm just gonna get rid of these two. Oh, yep, got to point at you. Right. Submit one. I've actually never activated Priest before. Let's go Reef, probably. They may have a counterspell. That's fine if they do. Okay. We'll just get it back with our Thunderkins next turn. And Cloudfin. We actually have... We have lethal next turn, so this is looking really swell. Just discard a land. Ah, Grixis. Wow. That's rough. So... How many zombies do they get? I think my life total is just going to become 4, right? I'm just going to burn their face. Okay, we're just going to let our life total become 4. Got him. GG. Well played. Alright, this is going to be the last game regardless of what happens. And I think this is a fine hand. We're missing on green mana. But we've been missing on mana colors this whole day. And there it is. Okay. What do we want? Just do Overgrown Tunes. So we have all 4 colors now. Wow. Major frame rate. Blue-white flyers. Yeah. I can't see us winning this ever. Man, this is really struggling. Yep. It's a hard life when you're playing decks like this. I think we just want to get the Risen Reef down and just get all the value. Hopefully there's a land on top. Nope. But next turn, if we can play Chandra or Scorcher. Okay. Now they're stuck on 2 lands too, not for long. Okay, well, they are still stuck. You know what? If we can get a win that way, we will take it. Alright, on to the final deck. Alright, so in the end, thoughts on the deck. Definitely adding burn spells at the bottom helped. Getting rid of some of this clunky stuff at the top helps. Chandra, I don't know if we ever played her. Okay, this card, MVP, Thunderkin Awakener. Thunderkin with Reef, with Cloudkin, just a really solid card. Cavalcade also, if we were able to get going, that would have been really solid. But Priests, I'd say just get the black out of there and just go Teamer. It's definitely an interesting deck. I enjoy playing it. There's enough crap, like the Priest just doesn't really fit. This is an interesting card. I don't know if it's worth... I mean, it's a 5-mana do-nothing spell. So, and then Command the Dreadhorde. It's just like 6 mana. But, yeah, so it was a fun deck. And even though we lost a bunch with it, definitely having more interaction at the bottom end and lowering your curve, that's going to help you in almost every matchup. Especially where you can grind with these 3 cards. Where you could just attack and get something back, attack and get something back, and attack and get something back. So, yeah, I'll stop there. And, yeah, nice deck. I enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. Good job. Go Power Rangers.